Team Kill Podcast. Intentional Strays.
Oh, what is up, everybody? My name is Spree Gaming.
And I am Silencer.
And we are the Team Kill Podcast. Guys, welcome back. Very excited.
Yeah.
Episode 90.
Very.
Very, very excited. A lot of things went down this weekend. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into the RIPs early, okay? Rest in peace to Technoblade. He was a Minecraft content creator. He had recently lost his battle to cancer. He was 23. He sadly departed a few days ago. We know this because his father released a written statement that he had read, pretty much saying that he was leaving us. And I believe he wrote something. He was very weak. And his dad read the letter, and I guess apparently 8 hours after he wrote the letter, he had passed away. So he will be remembered by his family, his friends, his supporters, and they also actually switched the Minecraft picture to where it kind of includes him. So basically his logo was like a pig with a crown, and the pig they had on front of the Minecraft game, they actually ended up putting a crown over the pig finally, so to remember him a little bit. So rest in peace to him. 23 with 10 million subscribers.
It's crazy, bro.
Crazy. He got to see his button.
Life.
Yeah, you never know. That shit's crazy. I knock on wood for all our young creators, you know?
Yeah. Super young.
Yeah. So rest in peace to him. Unfortunately, I think another creator I saw, Gene something, announced that he had cancer as well. So he's going to be fighting it too. And that comes off the heels of Technoblade passing away. So good luck to him and his fight and his journey. Silencer, how was your weekend, sir?
You know, same as always, fucking busy. Mm-hmm. Finally fixed my fucking stupid Subaru.
Okay.
All the little issues that I had, it's running top good.
All right, what are you on now? Mach 5?
Headshot.
No. No, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that because I don't know what stage I am.
Like too many things broke down.
Yeah, too many things that are slowly getting. It's like that project that you don't want to have, but you're just doing it for some weird reason. It's a love and hate kind of project.
But I spent money and I'm too stubborn to fucking quit. So
yeah, we don't give up around here. Aside from that, I was looking around some games. Okay, different kind.
Yep.
And here's the thing. I love fucking exploring games, right? So, I did a little Google. I went in the interwebs. Here's an interesting game that caught my attention. I'm pretty sure you've heard of it. It's called Citizenship.
I've heard something like that, yes.
Yeah, so Star Citizen. I say Citizenship. Look at me, fucking wetbacker.
Headshot.
That is the name of the podcast. Star Citizenship.
That's just hilarious.
That's hilarious.
So, yeah, it looks pretty. It's been in development for 10 years and it's still in beta. Can you believe that?
Right. Yeah, I can't
That's
believe
crazy.
it.
So, I got a little curious. So I might just fucking hop on it because of all the little exploration and thing. And yeah, so that was a highlight of it. What else? Got more stuff going on with my own personal shit and finishing the nice little construction business. Not the business, the
house,
the project. Yeah.
All right.
We're finally done. It's been dragging,
Damn, fixing cars and houses, huh? Just
And man, this fucking heat, you just want to fucking push it.
Ah, man, for you, 122 degrees is nasty. Anywhere, if that was me, I wouldn't leave the house.
Oh, fortunately, I have to. That's one of the fucking perks of being having a remote job or being a content creator and everything. So easy. But then again, I think about it, and you know what? I feel like I need some outdoor kind of activity.
I would love to go outside and do something. Don't get me wrong. But the heat, fam, fuck no. I was a mailman, and I'd have to like apply so much sunscreen that it was just
One bottle
ridiculous.
per 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, damn near. And it was just a terrible thing. And I'm like, this cannot
That's
be
crazy.
good for your skin like in the future. Like I wouldn't be surprised if I had cancer myself.
Yeah. And you know, fucking UPS is getting sued already by a whole big ass community. That's why they don't have freaking ACs in their trucks.
Oh yeah, their trucks, whatever the weather is, you got to add like another 40 degrees. It gets hot in there.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fuck that.
That
So,
is crazy.
you know, summer's like, I like summer, but it's one of those, I don't know, seasons where I feel indifferent about it and I just want it to end. Maybe because I'm here, in a fucking, in a hellhole
In
or weather.
Texas,
Yeah.
the devil's ass
But
crack.
winter, yeah, it's just magically like, you know what? Let's just make this the pinnacle of a fucking heat.
Yeah,
So, we're staying strong. Aside from that, it's been good,
yeah,
That's it. Nothing really interesting. Just same old freaking working and shit. Trying to get shit done.
yeah. Um, I had my birthday. July 3rd. Your boy was out here being a little thotty. Not really, but celebrating
Oh
my
shit, I
birthday.
forgot.
Oh yeah.
On the third, huh?
Yeah. That's why I
Fucking no
didn't hop
Facebook
on the.
notifications,
I
no
don't think
nothing.
What did I hop on the third or the fourth?
I don't fucking remember.
I don't think I hopped on the third. I think the fourth I hopped on. Or no. I hopped on the third. We played for a little bit, but I was fucking tipsy as fuck.
Oh, that's the thing, you fucking alcoholic. Now I know why.
Yeah, so I was a little. Your boy got a little tipsy. Had a first drink in 8 months.
Oh dang, who knew?
So
I didn't even say anything. Well, happy late birthday to you.
thank you. And you got a birthday coming up soon, huh?
Yeah, I do. I sure do.
Think the seventh or the 9th?
The seventh.
All right, how did I fucking know? See?
And there's it's fucking weird because they're building a new Lucky's chicken place, and it opens that day.
Yeah, and you better go.
Yeah. Oh, I
seven
already made
seven
plans.
7 plus a birthday and go buy a lottery ticket.
Oh yeah, I feel like the fucking devil's on my dick.
Oh yeah. So I drank, but so I made a drink with Crown Royal Apple. We have had this bottle since like November, since my girl's birthday, and
Alright.
I was trying to make drinks. Okay, I found a nice little recipe, and they tell you, well, 2 ounces per cup, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I decided to like multiply the ingredients and then just put it in a big ass gallon so me and my lady can drink it. Now,
Yeah.
this is what I did not take, like good following instructions. It said 2 ounces. I had no idea that a shot glass is 1 ounce. So
Hmm.
I do not have shot glasses. My brother actually lost all my shot glasses back when we used to live together. And
Hmm.
I have no shot glasses. So I learned a trick on TikTok where if you count one Mississippi, technically that's supposed to be an ounce. So I thought to myself, how many drinks you having? She's like, probably two. And I'm like, I'm having two. 2 shots, 2 shots, 2 shots, 2 shots. Let's put 8 Mississippis in there. So I'm like, one Mississippi, two Mississippi.
Oh wow.
The whole bottle went in there, right?
God damn, yeah.
I was fucked up.
Did you throw up?
Nah. I just was like too happy, like too like cheesy, and it affected me. We were playing Apex, and everything was like I was missing every single shot, and the colors were
Yeah.
like super distracting to me. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, that was how my birthday went. Your boy got a nice little homemade meal. Chipotle, Cajun chicken, creamy pasta. Something crazy. And then 4th of July afterwards, right? I'm a spoiled person. I don't know if I said this on the podcast, okay? I celebrate my birthday the 3rd and the 4th, okay? Usually because my mom
2 days.
she would work the 3rd and the 4th because she worked at the military base. We would have the 4th off. So she got me accustomed to celebrating both days, and I do it as an adult. So,
Mm.
such an asshole move, right? Us
No.
cancer. Look at us cancers being
So
toxic.
selfish.
Yeah, a little selfish. So, and you know what? I made my lady sing me happy birthday twice. So
Headshot.
What the fuck?
take that as you may. So, 4th of July came. You know, I told you I went to Wyoming for some fireworks, but apparently so did my neighbors, okay? Because they had a bunch of fireworks, and it felt like we were comparing dick sizes, okay? And apparently mine's was smaller, okay? Because the fireworks they had went up higher in bigger booms and bigger quantities as well. So, not only was it longer, it was thicker as well.
Headshot.
So, we lit my fireworks. It was fun. It was cool, good vibes. I love the energy that the block had for the fireworks. It started to rain. We headed inside, and that was pretty much it for the 4th. Other than that, you know, I just watched Stranger Things and just kept to myself in the house, buddy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So overall, 10-10.
Yeah. These past 2 days, especially, like I didn't do much for the week or weekend, but definitely the 3rd and the 4th, I turned up. Like I was really happy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so it worked out. So
Now that you mentioned it, no
yeah.
wonder we're fucking losing nasty, huh?
Yesterday?
Headshot.
No, we know you were fucking seeing all the colors all weird.
Oh, the 3rd? Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I was out of it.
Yeah, why is this fool fucking playing like trash?
Yeah, I was out of it. And then the funnier part was, like, you were playing and you were doing nice. And I could have sworn that I was, like, spectating you, but I was playing. And I was like, I'm fucking up.
Well, that shit's wild.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine
So,
those people that fucking. I know we've had some fucking teammates that be drunk or high, and then they do good. It's
right.
crazy.
Yeah. Nah, well, they're professionals. And I this is my one-time thing.
Professional alcoholics.
Nah, see, I drink probably like, I drink socially, right? And it would have to be when I go out and I celebrate something, or if I'm at a dinner, or if I'm at a party, which is never, or I'm on a date with my lady and she drinks, or she doesn't want to drink, but I drink because one of us has to drive sober. And yeah, I just drink socially. But when people hear that you drink socially, well, like, well, how social are you? And I'm like, one every like 6 months. And they're like, oh, okay, like that's not bad. And I'm like,
Somebody's supposed to be going every fucking night, every day.
yeah. And that's what they say socially. They get scared when you say that. Like the doctor, when he asked me, he was like, oh, well, that could be bad. And I'm like, well, it's only once every like 6-8 months. He's like, oh, okay, that's good. That's not bad. I was like,
It's like, I think you need to relearn the definition of social.
right. I got a few alcoholics in my family, so I try to stay away from fucking, stay
Gotta
away
catch
from
up to you.
alcoholic. Well, yeah, because I mean, it's genetic. I think it's genetic,
It's embedded in your DNA.
Yeah, so I keep away from it. I tell people this. I think I've told you. No tomo, como. That's it. I eat. I don't drink. That's it. That's how I say it. So we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
But you know what, Silencer? You know what else is about to be popping off right here in a few seconds?
Not those fucking hair follicles.
Headshot.
Oh, all right. You fucking bitch. That's a good one. I forgot to skip you. It's time for a rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Players ready up. 3, 2, 1.
This fool Silencer looks like a guy that gets knocked out in a highlight reel when they showcase a fighter's amateur career.
Headshot.
The start of a good career.
Yeah, the one that just gets the one that got him signed to the UFC is the one that they show you. This fool Caesar just getting folded, the amateur fighter.
Folded like those fucking carne asadas tables.
It'd be the fucked up beard and then the stupid ass tattoos.
A Kyle with the monster.
Headshot.
All right. This fool thought that getting into the Narnia closet would take him to a dreamland, but all it got him was a boyfriend named Fred.
Headshot.
Little Freddy.
Freddy,
There. Whoa there. Oh man. All right, I got you. Silencer's favorite firework is his dog's red rocket.
Headshot.
Okay. Poor dog. That fool was fucking dying.
You ever see fucking South Park?
Yeah.
Red rocket, red rocket.
Okay. That was a good one. All right. Right.
I guess.
This was on the top list of child YouTubers who didn't age well.
Headshot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that hurt. You know, when I started this YouTube thing, I had hair, okay? And then now, I gained weight and lost hair, it sucks. All
a
right.
child poster. What alcohol can do to you?
Nah, what fucking lack of sun could do to you.
Lack of sun.
Oh, man, that was a good one. All right, time.
Game over.
Time. All right, that was nice. That was good. We got that out the way. Listen, guys, we started off, or we're ending the podcast with a segment, which I personally wanted to do then, but it was already kind of towards the end of the podcast, and I felt like I needed some more to it. So this is pretty much our segment, so we can kind of not phase out of gaming, but just be a little bit more than a gaming podcast. It's
More
overall
versatile.
more versatile. Perfect. So I had this discussion in mind, and it's a 1v1. So let's go ahead and just put the 1v1 thing right here.
1v1.
Okay. Now, we had this argument offline. Okay. We had it when we were playing Apex one of these days, and it was an argument between me and Silencer, which was, what is scarier, space versus the ocean? Now, Silencer, before we begin, go ahead and make your claim as to which one you feel is scarier.
I would pick the ocean.
Okay, so he had picked the ocean, and I am picking space. Okay, sir, you have the floor. Okay, you get a brief 5-minute state your case, and then we'll start going back and forth with some facts we know.
Okay, so I feel like the ocean is a little bit more scarier. Actually, more because it's a very dark place.
Mm-hmm.
You go in there without a flashlight, you're blind.
Mm-hmm.
Now in space, you have the light from the other stars lighting some stuff. It's still dark, but there's some light going on, traveling around, okay?
Mm.
The other part, you're down there, it's dark. You hear sounds. You don't know what the fuck is gonna come. You know how many fucking creatures there are down there? Weird ones. You don't know what the fuck. Something's touching you, all fucking, all nasty and shit. You die. Okay? Now, there's a shitload of shipwrecks, which means there's a lot of fucking dead bodies, skeletons, a lot of fucking human remains. So what does that mean? Okay? It means if you go deep enough, the fucking pressure will crush you. Does space crush you? Not with the right gear. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. Now what else? Fucking sharks. Imagine, you're in space,
Okay.
you're seeing things. You're seeing the planets, vivid colors. Fucking awesome. Cool shit. You're in fucking ocean. You have your little stupid light. You don't know what the fuck's behind you. And all of a sudden, you're inside the mouth of a fucking big ass shark. Okay?
Okay.
Put that in perspective. What would be more scary, huh? Seeing fucking planets with no noise? Being at the bottom of the ocean? Hearing fucking noise and you don't know what the fuck is around you? Okay.
Okay.
And there's also the 80% of the ocean that's not been explored. Now we can say that the universe is fucking complex,
That's a bar.
but I feel like being here where you can exist and live daily and still not being able to explore 80% of where we live deep underground, it's crazy. Now we have satellites up there. We fucking go to Mars. We're exploring up there. But we can't explore the ocean? Come on. Crazy. Okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna end it there.
All right. Well, you put up an interesting argument, sir. But here's mine. Okay. I'm on the side of space.
All right.
Okay. Aliens. We don't know aliens. Okay.
All right.
We know that there are chances of things being out there that are just like us, but maybe a different shade of color or body size and stuff, right? Scarier, okay? Now, that's one thing. When you go to space, and let's say Let's compare it to a boat in the ocean, okay?
All right.
If you go in the ocean, okay, I don't know if you've seen movies, okay? Because I remember you just work and you fucking get puss and that's it, okay? But in movies, Silencer,
All right.
sometimes when boats crash, you know, the person washes up on a private island, a small island, you know,
Yeah.
and lives. In space, if you drift away from your fucking astronaut, I mean, your little rocket ship, you're not going to live. And if you do have the chance of landing on a planet, right, you're going to be burnt up and you're going to fucking hit the
Mm-hmm.
ground hard as fuck, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, in space, you can go from land to water. I'm sorry, from the ocean, you can go in the ocean and you can come out of the ocean. Okay, you can't come out of space. In order for you to
Okay.
come out of space, you have to literally come down to Earth, which is scary. You can literally come, which that's scary. Are you scared of heights?
No.
Okay, well, there are a lot of people that are scared of heights. Okay, I want to say that the universe is silence. Okay, that's scary.
Mm-hmm.
It's dark. Even if there are stars, technically the stars are dead. The
Yeah.
stars have exploded millions of years ago, and we're just seeing it today. That's crazy. Time works in mysterious ways. Now, a little thing that we could like to call, okay, the sun.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we don't know anything about the ocean, but the sun is supposed to fucking blow up and kill people here in a couple billion years. Okay? That's scary.
Okay.
Okay. What else are we going to be talking about? Black holes. Black holes is something scary because if you thought space was dark, the black holes are just as dark. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what else? Gravity. There's no gravity in space. You can't walk normal. Nothing. You can't ever sleep normal. You're going to have to be strapped up to stuff. What if you're claustrophobic, Silencer?
Okay.
What if you're claustrophobic? You know? The pressure. Oh, wait, hold on. And at least in water, okay? And at least in the
Yeah.
ocean, you have a chance to survive a few gulps of water in hopes of surviving you from not drowning. In space, you
Yeah.
take off your fucking helmet, buddy. All the air, no matter what, is sucked out of you, okay? It's like the female version of rape, okay? Just sucks the living shit out of you
Okay.
with no permission. Besides the stuff that we don't know, I don't know. I heard space is scary. I would say that, see, they say if you go into a black hole, you would get stretched out like spaghetti. You would be
Okay.
obliterated. That sounds painful. Now,
Yeah.
I think that ends my argument. I really didn't have a case for it. Now we get to go for the back and forth argument. Now, what are some things you believe makes it scarier? Or what do you what are the holes in my argument for space being scary?
I'm just gonna say this, okay? How many kids say, "Oh, I want to be an astronaut," or how many
A
kids
lot.
say, "Oh, I want to go fucking down deep in the sea"? What's the percentage there?
I think it's more in favor of the astronaut.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's I don't know. Space is not it's not scary, but it's a very uncommon, mysterious part of life that we know.
Right.
You don't know what's out there. Of course, we don't know what's out in the ocean either. But being able to get out of the atmosphere and going out, it's crazy because you can, get in a little spaceship and fucking astronauts have done it.
Right.
Now, when have you heard somebody get on a fucking submarine and reach the bottom of the ocean without their equipment failing or exploding?
Right.
The pressure literally crushes the shit out of you.
Right. The
There's no
pressure's
way of
crazy.
exploring it.
Right.
It's like, oh, you try to tickle the middle of the earth. Guess what? You get popped.
Pop, you get the bends and shit.
Yeah, and so in I don't know, in that case, it's more friendly to try and go to space and visit and explore rather than, oh yeah, I'm gonna try and fucking reach the core of the earth, see what's down there.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as part as aliens, okay, cool. But how do you know they're gonna be friendly or not friendly? They might be friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want you to go down there in the fucking ocean and find that fucking big ass mega fucking octopus. Try to make friends with it. See what happens. You'll get
That's
fucking
crazy.
ate up. Imagine just fucking, doing your little scuba diving and going down there, and out of nowhere, it's pitch black. And out of nowhere, you hear this fucking gush of water coming towards you. You don't know what the fuck it is. And out of nowhere, you look fucking to the right. Big ass jaw just opening.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, see?
I see what you're saying. Okay. All right. I have an
In
issue though.
space, what are you're gonna see fucking shit.
Okay. Well, you're not going to see nothing until you bump into it,
It's
and then you can't
closer.
do shit.
Yeah. But light travels better in space, which allows you to be more visible than in the ocean. It's pitch black down there.
Okay.
All right, what were we gonna say?
All right. So I got a few holes in your thing. Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Now you said, oh, well, who wants to be an astronaut when they're a little kid, and versus who wants to be a deep sea diver? Okay. You had me
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Okay.
Now I am a person that takes trips to California. Why do I take trips to California? The beach. You know what's at the beach, Silencer? The ocean. Okay. They splash around in the ocean,
Okay.
right?
But we're talking about deep,
No,
not the top.
but it's everything. It's everything first. Even if you wanted to go to space, you'd have to get on a rocket to go to space, which is it's 2 levels of for you to get to space. It's crazy, fam. You have to
But it's
literally.
possible.
It's possible to get to space, but you can't travel all of space,
Yeah,
and you
but
can't
it's
land on
possible to
certain
get out.
planets. True.
You
Okay.
can get out. Try to fucking go to the center of the earth, see what happens. Impossible.
Yeah, that's what I'm
At
saying.
least you can get out of space.
Yeah,
At least you can get out into the universe.
but you can get out of the ocean as well. You can get on a boat and leave.
Yeah, but you can't go deep in it. You can go deep inside of space, get lost.
No, I
But you
don't think
can't do that
so.
in the fucking ocean.
Nah, because even
The
if
pressure will fuck you up.
if you go deep in space, technically you can't go deep in space either. Because let's say from here to Mars is what? How long?
I don't fucking know, but it's a couple years, light years maybe.
It's like it's like 5 years, right?
5 years, yeah.
5 years. Okay, that's 10 years. 10 years of your life, technically, in traveling, right?
Hmm.
It's 5 years. In the process of you going to the place, if something fails mechanically, you're fucked. You can't just return to the surface. You're fucked.
Yeah, but if now let's put this in perspective. If you're down there, your submarine fails. What makes you think you're gonna be able to reach the top fast?
But it's different. You can literally let's say your submachine because I've seen this in movies. Your submarine fails, right?
Hmm.
It's like a pilot that flies. They have an eject. You could fucking put on a scuba suit and go back up. You can't do that in space.
Okay, but now if you're putting movies in perspective, I've seen movies where they go to a fucking space station and they get fucking another ship and boom, everybody lives. Huh? See?
It's a trip. It's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. I think the ocean has scary properties, right? Which is the what you said, the 80% of it not being explored, right?
Yeah.
That's scary. That's like, oh. And also the darkness thing, that was a little scary too. As a person that watched the Megalodon, I saw some shit there. That was
Ah.
pretty crazy. I just feel like space, like there's no, you have to commit. You have to commit. You know? There is no easier way to escape. Now, if you piss something off in the ocean, and you can still kind of escape. That's what I'm trying to say. Your submarine fails, they can fucking literally get the scuba suit and get the fuck out. If you're in space, there's a hole. The machine fails. Something was calculated. You don't have enough gas for return. You ran out of food.
Mhm.
You're fucked because you're like a year out. It's going to take you a year.
Yeah.
And they're like the worst thing that could happen to you is that if you are submerged in water and you're deep with the pressure, if you come out too fast, you get the bends, you could die.
Mm-hmm.
But people know that, so they know that much of an aspect to survive. All right, so now, is there anything else you want to say?
No, it's
Few more things to prove your case, because I found a few.
well, it's just so I don't know, it's crazy. It's just imagine how much shit is down there. Artifacts that we don't even fucking know about. Now imagine that's I know you said this is a while back. What if aliens are living under there? Huh?
Right,
So you fucking go down there and boom, there's a whole new fucking
civilization.
civilization
Right.
that we don't know about.
Yeah, I truly believe, right? I truly believe the pressure system of the water in the ocean. I believe it's a defense mechanism for a secret colony that's trying to keep us out, and it could be alien. You know,
Yeah.
I believe it could be alien. So I think that that's what keeps them out. Like they know they invented something for pressure because I don't see how all this pounds of water is on you. Like that's why the pressure is building up. I don't see that. You know, that's a little weird.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. You know. So when
Very
they say
fucking
that,
weird. I don't know.
so I have some things too. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see.
Now, are you familiar with the fuck is it? So, I found something else, okay? So in order for a person to survive a year in space with no food, okay? They would have to drink recycled sweat and urine to live in space for a year.
Okay.
That doesn't sound a little disgusting to you?
Disgusting, but not terrifying.
Okay. Solar flares from the sun. When the sun has a little temper tantrum,
Yeah.
that's a little scary now. Fire coming
Well,
at you.
yeah, well, you know what? The deep sea has vents that literally can melt your fucking flesh.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Meteors.
Okay.
Meteors are kind of scary. Big rocks flying at you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I believe so too. Traveling in space can alter your DNA.
Okay.
Okay. The stresses of space travel, which can cause changes in cells' biological pathways. Okay. You'll never be returned to your original height. Other genetic things will be irreversible due to the sun being radiation and stuff. And technically, like if you had two twins and one stayed here and one went to space, you will no longer be identical twins because of the changes that have been done to you in space. So you become
Okay.
unrecognizable. All right. Gamma rays burst.
Okay.
Okay. What else is it? Cold ass planets, huh? The dark side of the moon.
Okay.
It gets cold.
All right.
That's pretty much about it. I
All
just
right.
feel,
Well,
I'm so fun. I'm scared of both, mind you, okay? But I feel like space is a little out there.
I would love to fucking explore space. That's the thing.
Yeah. But like what part?
I would rather get any fucking part. I don't give a fuck where I go. Like if you tell me, hey, we have the opportunity to go to space, you might not come back. You down? I'll be like, fuck it.
Sure,
Because
but
it's a new experience that you get.
sure, and you have the chance to become a first citizen somewhere.
Yeah.
The first citizen of Mars. I'm on Earth
With no
crying like
questions
he
asked.
did
You don't have to
it.
jump anything.
He did it. Created
You
his
don't have
own
to
border.
jump or swim anything. You know? Now
That's
listen,
hilarious.
every 10 meters that you descend, the pressure is increased by 14%. Okay? That's equivalent by 50 jumbo jets crushing you.
But I don't see the. I see what they're talking about. I just don't see how that's possible.
It's the pressure.
I
Now,
know,
if you
but
haven't seen me being in like, so I don't know if you've dealt with pressurized machinery. So in put a little perspective, okay?
right.
Whenever I'm working on a car, we have to pressurize the radiators to make sure that the pumps are good.
Okay.
Everything flows good, okay?
All right.
Now, mind you, these things are 20, maybe 25 psi
Mm-hmm.
of pressure. No matter what you put on that fucking thing, when you pressurize it, it'll blow it out of your hand. No matter
Right.
how strong you are, and it leaves a nasty burning mark. Because I tried this when I started working, and I was fucking at 25 pressure. Fuck, that's gonna do, right?
Right.
The fluid is not, it's not hot. It's just the fucking pressure.
Okay.
So now imagine this, and your hand just fucking literally, no matter what you throw at it, it fucking throws it in. It's like, oh, pathetic, human. Okay.
Mm.
Now imagine as deeper you go in the ocean, that pressure you start feeling on your bones, on your flesh. You start feeling the anxiety, the claustrophobic if you are, because you feel like you're being restricted.
Right.
You start feeling like you're in this fucking trap that's just squishing you by every second, just squeezing the fuck out of you. And you're alive to feel every second of that. It's like a torture machine.
Right.
So now imagine while you're being doing that, you see a fucking two glowing eyes, and you don't know what the fuck it is.
Big as fuck.
Yeah, in pitch black.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, I'd be scared of that shit. I'll just fucking die right there.
I don't know. Yeah. I feel like eventually we're gonna come up with some fucking crazy ass technology that is going to allow us to be in space. I mean, I'm sorry, in the water, in the ocean. I
But we
believe.
we reached the fucking space faster than we did the ocean. That tells you a lot how dangerous it is to explore our own fucking deep. You know?
Yeah, that was because fucking China and fucking Russia was trying to measure dicks with U.S. and they're like, oh,
Yeah,
we gotta get
but
there first.
why didn't they fucking say, okay, let's do something they're not doing and fucking explore the ocean? Because they can't.
Right.
No machine can fucking withstand so much pressure safely without fucking bursting.
Well, not now. Like, right. I mean, not now, but eventually, you know.
We'll
Eventually, we
see. And then,
maybe
and
find out
then you have
something.
the Bermuda Triangle. Imagine going in that bitch.
I don't know about that. Now you're getting
Huh?
into different territory.
Huh?
All right. Um. All right. We'll leave it at that because it kind of got a little bit better. So let us know down in the comment section, guys. What do
What
you
do you
believe
think?
is scarier? And if you have any more facts for either side, let us know down in the comment section below. You make a fair argument because I too like when I heard they're like we know more about space than we do the ocean. I was like, damn, that's fucking
Listen,
nuts.
this is another little fact that I just found.
Right.
The number of viruses in the ocean outnumbers the amount of stars in the Milky Way.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
Viruses.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. I just feel like the earth will dry up eventually. Like we'll drink up all the water eventually, and then we'll have fucking big ass gaping holes and it'll be like, oh, that was down there? And it's like,
Yeah.
it wasn't that scary, you know? So
Yeah, with fucking everything dead already.
but you know what? There'll be a brief time when the fucking sun eats us up, where all the water will evaporate, and guess what? You're gonna have like an hour, okay, for
Yeah.
maybe less, to see what's all in the ocean stuff, and you'll be like, there wasn't really nothing down here.
Fucking all the monsters dead. You're like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
you're like, oh shit, little skeletons and shit, like that's new. All right, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. You put up a good argument.
Alright.
You can read the next article, okay? Since I feel like you won the debate.
All right. So we have new GTA 6 rumors, okay? The game will feature brother and sister duo
All right.
as the protagonist. Map will be based in, can you guess?
Probably like Miami.
Oh my God. And Brazil.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling a little tropical vibes, maybe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the release date is going to be in 2024, okay?
Okay.
Now, the little backstory is the campaign will be that the siblings' parents were killed by the cartel.
Okay.
And the brother works for the government and the sister's a prominent cartel member, okay?
Okay.
Now, rumors claim that the remake of Grand Theft Auto and Red Redemption were in development at Rockstar Games, but were put on hold due to poor reception of the GTA trilogy.
Right. Right. I do
So
remember that.
I don't know how I feel about this. I like the Miami and Brazil vibes because I feel like it's a little taste of Vice City.
Hmm.
And for me, I think that was one of the best games of GTA for
Yeah, it
me
was definitely a step
personally.
up for GTA 3, which I felt like was a little low, but it was still classic, but it's not at the best.
It's just I don't know, the vibes you get when the music, you know,
Hmm.
the
Oh,
scenery. I don't know.
yeah, the
There's something
cocaine
about the game.
80s. Yeah, cocaine.
Yeah. There's something about that game that just, I don't know. I feel like it's my favorite one.
Yeah, it was definitely good.
I don't know. The story might seem a little, I don't know how to say it, it seems a little boring, to be honest with you.
Right. So I feel like they're trying to do something different, which is give us siblings that are going to be protagonists. So technically, this would be the first female to be a protagonist in GTA,
Mm.
which is nice. You know, if you're looking for that type of inclusion,
Yeah.
brother and sister, that's pretty good. It's supposed to be like
A
a
duo.
cop or some type of government CIA guy, and then the sister or whoever is going to be the criminal underworld type of person, and eventually they might join forces. There might be some type of storyline similar to GTA 5 where you can kind of choose your own ending. Miami is kind of a hot spot. I believe that that's a good spot. The thing is, it's so close to GTA 5 and the beach. I think people are going to kind of get tired of it. I'm not going to lie. I
Yeah,
think maybe like they should have been like a GTA 4, maybe Liberty City. I don't know if people really wanted that again, but a remodernized Miami would be nice.
yeah. Or maybe just try something else. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the United States.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't have to be. I think the
Like
Colombia
imagine,
or Brazil,
yeah,
whatever. Yeah, I think that was good.
Latin America or somewhere in Europe.
Right.
No, I don't know. It'll be good.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I don't know. That Miami, I don't know why they redid Miami for they already had a Vice City location.
Right. And hopefully, I mean, this is just wishful thinking. I wish that they had two different servers to appease both of the locations. Because I feel like this is just going to be, oh, they start in Brazil, you kind of do some Brazil stuff, and then eventually you go to Miami, which is going to be like, okay, you know. And
I
I'm
get what you're
surprised they
saying.
went
Yeah.
with like Brazilians, Colombians, because they actually went with, I believe, Puerto Rican, Dominican
Hmm.
for their Ballad of Gay Tony. So that was kind of cool.
Now, do you think you will have a usable banana boat to get to Miami?
Maybe that'd be a dope little mission for
Get
sure.
away from them? Yeah.
Yeah, survive in like sharks and shit. The ocean.
Sister, it's hard over here. We're going to Miami for a better life.
Yeah, it'd be dope to see some type of little mission. Maybe see the struggles and
Yeah.
some type of stuff like that. But I mean, if they've been working on this for as long as they think they've been working on it, I think that's pretty much going to be a dope little story. Now, what are some worries that you have so far reading this, if any?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like my biggest worry is gonna be the storyline.
Story? Okay.
I feel like they're not going to put as much as detail because of all the shit they had going on.
Right.
I feel like the story's gonna be rushed, but the environment is gonna be what they focus on more.
Yeah, because the environment is supposed to be like a Fortnite map where it's ever changing, and you can kind of assume that maybe like they're gonna have events similar to Fortnite that are gonna change the
Yeah.
map, like a bombing or something crazy. I don't know exactly, but that seems promising for a GTA. Like for me as a person that played GTA 5, I wanted to see that big ass tower built right next to the fucking guns and ammo store that they had
Yeah, yeah.
construction on. They never
Hmm.
finished it, and it would have been dope if they finished it up throughout the years.
Yeah, just make it in-game timing and just fucking,
Yeah,
it'll like it'll be built different if I started later than you did.
yeah. Or, you know, if we're adding this aspect, okay, because remember, role playing in GTA is a thing, right? You have to thank the role playing community based, excuse me, you have to thank them because cops, right? They had a role play for cops for GTA. The
Yeah.
main protagonist is supposed to be like a cop, a CIA type of guy, right?
Hmm.
Maybe, just throwing that out there, okay? Maybe they do something where people online could help build stuff for money. You know? Stupid little shit like that, you know?
Yeah, true.
Stupid little construction job, role play type of shit. Stuff like that would be very interesting. I would like to also see some stuff where they actually gave you a house, a nice little house, and you know you can customize it however you want. The apartment stuff was okay because you can customize the inside of it to a certain extent, but I do believe a house would be nice, a nice little mansion with a pool or something crazy. If they wanted to get more in next level to the cosmetics and stuff, which would be really nice.
Imagine fucking GTA mixed with fucking Sims customization.
Yeah, it'd be a little crazy. It'd be a little
Yeah.
crazy. So to end that there, we'll kind of just speculate. So Grand Theft Auto 4 and Red Dead Redemption 1 were in development. They were canceled by Rockstar because of the poor reception of the trilogy, which a lot of people know Take-Two had responsibility in making the trilogy, the definitive edition, but the game had a lot of glitches and did not live up to the hype. People preferred the
Yeah.
original one, and they pretty much scrapped it for now, and they put it on the back burner. Okay, was that smart so they can focus on GTA 6, or do you feel like they're eventually going to release it here in the future?
I think they're gonna release it.
Okay.
I don't know if it was smart, just I don't know. I feel like they have so much shit going on that they put a lot of time and a lot of development towards this current Grand Theft Auto. Just because the community doesn't want to fucking quit.
Oh, they're going to have to.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think they're having a hard time trying to merge that shit, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. If they can find a way to cross over your character into that with like just next level shit, they'll have no issue of finding players. But if you suck ass and you don't put in the effort that you did in GTA 5, the game could potentially flop, similar to the online mode for Red Dead Redemption. A lot of people didn't like what they did with Red Dead Redemption, but I
Yeah.
doubt that GTA and Rockstar, they would let GTA flop like that, considering the fact that it's their bread and butter.
Yeah, it's a golden boy.
Yeah, it's a golden boy. So we'll leave that at there. Any new details and stuff, we'll definitely bring it back. But I would just like to see them do a little, a little bit differently with the the landscape. Hopefully
Yeah.
maybe it's like a 2 map thing, like I said. But I felt like we got the beach, we got Miami, we got. I mean, we're gonna need something great.
I'm
It's gonna have
excited
to
for
be
Brazil, I'm not gonna lie.
Brazil, yeah, Brazil sounds nice. Brazil certainly sounds nice. But remember, guys, this is rumors. Okay,
Yeah,
we could easily get a Tokyo stories or Tokyo whatever,
that'll be fire
Chinatown
too.
stories. So, and then it could be Tokyo, Japan. That
That'd be dope.
that would be next level. Brother and sister, Yakuza triads, in Tokyo, Japan. That should be dope. So we'll leave that there. All right. Now this next topic, guys, is a little bit, a little bit weird, right? It's, basically, I want to, kind of compare this to you have a question for a Twitch slot and you donate a bunch of your money just so you can say something just for her to be like, she didn't read it, right? A Nintendo fan bought about $40,000 worth of stock to ask why they did not make a new F-Zero game.
Hmm.
How do you feel about this answer?
It's I don't know. I feel like it's good 50-50. I'll tell you why.
Right,
The man still got stocks at the end. He's still winning.
right.
Now, it's just demanding. Why the fuck are you not doing this? It's a way of getting their attention, I guess.
Okay.
That's I think that's literally it. Nothing
Yeah.
else. He just fucking bought the stocks to get it, oh, who bought this shit? And then boom, why haven't you made this fucking game?
Right. And it might spark interest to actually make the game.
Yeah.
Now, um,
Were you a fan of the game?
I'm not a fan of the game. Are you?
I played it. I remember playing it maybe 2, 3 times. At first, it was kind of cool, and then it just got so repetitive to a point where it just got boring as hell.
Yeah, the only time I played Captain Falcon was fucking Smash Bros. I'm not gonna lie. Right? I'm
Not
not
even the
gonna
same
lie.
thing.
I would pick them, but am I gonna sit here and buy stock to raise awareness? Absolutely not. It's
Well,
all, yeah,
he bought he bought the stocks not to raise awareness. I mean, clearly the guy's investing to make money for himself, but he saw the opportunity to get in.
yeah, but they might sue him and get the stock back. So is he really winning?
Ah,
Oh,
no
your
Nintendo,
stock
huh?
name is Nintendo? Oh, we're suing that. We're suing ourselves to get our stock back.
How dare you say your name in your presence
Right.
without a written permission?
So now, this is a ballsy move. It's very different. Obviously, the guy has money. Would you be interested in people doing this towards other companies for other brand names? Like, do you feel like it's going to become a trend?
No, I mean, even if it does, they don't fucking listen. Great example, Apex.
Right. Yeah.
Fucking, the developers know what's wrong. They know what to do to get more money, and they don't fucking apply it. So this time it's the same thing. I don't think they give a shit,
Right.
no
Yeah,
matter who it is.
I think this could be dope, but I think like maybe if you're like Drake or somebody with popularity and you had the money, maybe if you did something like this, they'd be like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, sure."
Could it be like when they brought back the Mexican pizza when Cardi, huh?
Yes,
What was it, Cardi
yes.
B?
Nah, it was Doja Cat.
Yeah, yeah. See, could it be? Huh?
Yeah, I mean, how can you say no to that? So,
I mean, I could say no to that.
yeah, but you're weird.
I
So
don't know where that thing's been. So let's continue.
you know where it hasn't been. you know, so um, 40,000 stock. That's crazy. Like I said, it's a ballsy move. I would love to see developers. I mean, this is different from developers getting threatened online or on Reddit.
You should die, pig.
Yeah, I've seen crazy. Sony Santa Monica actually released a statement telling people to chill the fuck out and quit threatening our devs for little things about God
These
of
are
War.
so fucking fucking toxic dudes.
Yeah, so this is, I mean, like I said, you have to have money to do it. But if you did something to where like you bought GameStop stock or AMC stock, um, if you could gather a bunch of people to buy stock and to be able to ask the executives this question, that'd be dope.
Yeah, but at that point, just for media, the fucking executive is like, sure, we'll think about it. Leave everybody in a happy mood, and then it never happens.
Yeah, but it brings clicks. And if I know one thing, meme memes in general can make people do things. The Minion wearing suits to go watch Minions.
Mhm.
The buy GameStop stonk. Remember that was a meme. AMC stonk.
Mhm.
What else? Dogecoin. Remember
Yeah.
Bitcoin memes. So I mean, if you can literally generate a story about this. I mean, they got attention from a lot of people because not only did they have $40,000 worth of stocks in the company, they got to meet with the executives, and then but besides, well, the first thing they asked them before they said hi was, "Hey, why didn't you make a new F-Zero game?" That's clicks. That's generating. Sorry, that's generating interest. And
Yeah.
if you learn from the Morbius thing, when it starts to generate interest, right? They'll throw out a classic. Oh, we'll remake this one. Here you go. Oh, we'll drop
Mhm.
the part 2 remake. And then what happens after that? You drop a brand new game for the Switch, and then that kind of generates I guess the snowball effect rolling.
Yeah. True.
So I would like to see people do this more often, especially with Def Jam Fight for New York or
Oh yeah.
NFL Street, NBA Street. That'd be dope. Any games you wish somebody would do that for?
Mm, definitely fucking Def Jam. That
Yeah,
is
Def
one game
Jam.
that I would definitely fucking drop right away if it got released again in
Yeah,
these
for
times.
sure. Yeah, especially with like a nice,
Not even thinking
healthy
about it.
online fucking multiplayer for fights and shit. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
would love it so much. A little
the
nice
fucking
remaster.
trash talking that's gonna come out of the community.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can even update it and shit. Yeah, that'd be nice. All right, we'll move on from there. We got another topic, and then kind of a quick thing, and then rapid topics, and then we are out of here. So let's try to just get through this real quick. So me and you were talking about this game we saw on TikTok, right? It was called Hypercharge, which was basically if Toy Story met Call of Duty. Do you remember
Mhm.
that? So they recently went viral in getting a bunch of support from the gaming community, and it's finally getting its just dues. People are downloading it, buying it on Steam. It's currently #1 on Steam right now, which is definitely good for an indie game with 5 developers, which are their friends. Now, I was asking you, could this be the next Fortnite silencer?
No.
So why do you feel that way? Before I start to add a few more things.
Uh, First of all, environment. I'm gonna say that because it feels like a big that toy soldier game that was back then.
Small
What was
soldiers.
the name? Yeah.
Okay.
Now that game was cool, but it felt like you were just stuck in the same sandbox.
Right.
So I feel like the environment it's gonna get so repetitive to the point where it's like, I'm tired of this map, blah blah blah.
Right.
Yeah, they can do more maps, but it's all gonna be in-house and blah blah blah.
Right.
So I don't know, it's really fucking hard to tap into getting to play with the big boys, which is Warzone or Apex. Fucking Splitgate tried, failed. The other ones have tried and they failed.
Well, Splitgate's doing pretty well for itself. I haven't seen nothing, but I've heard great reviews, and I've seen people actually think about competing in it competitively, which is nice little turn of events.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes in the future, but I think it's really hard to tap into, and that kind of, I don't know, I feel like the graphic is not going to be for everybody, so the player count is going to be targeted towards a specific audience.
Right. So, in terms of licensing, I believe that this game could be on the way up because if you think about it, right?
Hmm.
DLC characters. This game has army level stuff, right? Which
Hmm.
would make more sense if you added a few certain things, right? Let's say
Yeah.
that the little car, the little push car with the yellow top and the fucking red, the
Hmm.
little tykes or whatever. Imagine having that in the fucking game where you can drive around and do drive-bys and shit. Or, like I said earlier, small soldiers. If you had Commander Chip Hazard and the fucking gargoyle,
Yeah.
like Archer, like that shit would be dope as a licensing thing. Not to mention a bunch of other toys that GI Joe, you can kind of do that stuff. Like there's an unlimited amount of stuff that I believe that you could use and actually finally have a decent thing that makes sense. You know,
Yeah.
just toys in general. And as far as maps, like you said, maps could be infinite. Like I was thinking about maps. Like they have the toy store, right? Perfect. Toy Story, perfect. They had a room, perfect. You know, they had an arcade. They had like on the roof of a house, in the lawn. Like they could do a bunch of little things that we've seen throughout gaming history. And if you just pluck it away from these movies, intelligently enough, where you don't
Yeah.
copyright any or infringe on any copyrights, you could potentially just have a bevy of maps that you can do. Like you could literally set up a map underneath the bed, you know,
Hmm.
and it'd be like all socks and shoes and shit. So they're getting their viral moment. I see a lot of hype behind it. I'm seeing it get it, some stuff like definitely some good spotlights on it. Now, one thing was brought up.
Okay.
This
What was that?
seems to be a first-person shooter. Okay, with
Hmm.
hints of third person. So it starts off as third person, goes into first person when you're aiming, which I believe that's how everything should be, right? Especially something similar to Blood Hunt. The aiming's hard, but the only reason why the aiming's hard is because it's too weird, right?
Yeah.
For third person. That's smart. Now, Battle Royale. Do you think that this game would pop off more if it had a battle royale.
I think so.
You don't think so?
I think so.
Okay, you cut
Because
off. All right.
fucking communities these days are just fucking competitive as hell. So I feel like this would definitely bring a lot of competition.
Right. And
But the thing is,
yeah.
what are you gonna make the whole like for a battle royale? You need a huge map.
No,
I
you
feel like what
wouldn't.
the whole well, I don't know because like if you have a small map,
Right.
it's gonna be a fucking shit show since the beginning. So I don't know.
Yeah, but you could do something like instead of an aisle in a toy store, it could be the whole store. A few aisles, you know?
The whole house running around.
Yeah, a whole house running around from room to room, rat holes and stuff like that, roofs. Like it could get
You know,
real creative.
what would be a dope game mode for this? Hide and seek.
Prop hunt would be nice.
Yeah.
Prop hunt would be nice as well, I believe. Right now, I don't see it coming to PlayStation. That's what I hate. I see it on Steam, and I see it. They're currently
PC
asking
Master
Xbox
Race.
players. They're asking
Popcorn.
Xbox players to stand up. So,
PC Master? Is that right?
what is it?
PC Master Race? Is that what you said?
Oh yeah, I heard. I thought so. I thought you said Master Race, and I was like, I don't know if he's talking about PC.
You heard right.
And then the final question would be, if you are a developer for these types of games, right? Mind you, they
Mhm.
are indie, and maybe it's best they stay indie, just based upon the fact that they could probably earn more money. But working with a big developer might boost up this game to heights that it potentially has to reach. Do you partner up with a better developer, or do you stick with your 5 friends and just split the pie 5 ways?
That's it really depends on the goals. On how big these guys want to take it. Personally, for if they want to make it big and play with the big boys, you definitely have to fucking get a bigger studio behind you.
Right,
You can't do it with 5 people. You know how many fucking developers are on Warzone and on fucking Apex, and they still
oh
get shit
yeah,
wrong. Now imagine 5 people with all these fucking players.
right,
Shit's gonna get stressful as fuck.
right. Yeah, it's gonna be quite the thing. So, congratulations to them. I just saw them getting their flowers, and me and you were talking about it organically, and I forgot to bring it up. I forgot to download it and play it, but it's getting its just due. Finally, it's getting off of TikTok and it's becoming worldwide, which is nice to see as an indie developer. Just goes to show too that anything that you put out and you want a backing behind, make sure you put it out, and you work at it. You never know who's watching, and luckily for them, somebody was watching and gave them that
Yeah.
spotlight. So fucking new characters, skins. Just what we know off of basic games. Fucking a gun. Like imagine a Nerf gun collab.
Fucking Nerf bazooka.
Bazooka, like fucking Toy Story. I don't think Toy Story would do it because it's Disney, but you can do a bunch of shit. You can do a lot. I'm putting it out
Throwing
there.
tomatoes and shit.
Yeah, you can do so much. So we'll leave that at there, and then we're at our final topic, which is you can read actually, because this one's a little funny.
Hold on, let me put it up.
I don't make him read chat because he likes to answer shit. So unless he'd like to read.
All right, so the next topic is Scented. Scented, yeah, announced
I
that
believe
he is
so.
no longer with Faze. All
Mm-hmm.
right, after a clip of what appears to be him saying a racist slur, and it has resurfaced.
Right. So I'll paint the scenario for you guys, okay?
First of all,
Mhm.
let's put it in the air
All right.
that how many fucking streamers get bit in the ass from resurfaced shit more than current
From
things.
current things. I mean,
Yeah. It's
you
like
got to be
you know,
careful.
it's like that Latina girlfriend always bringing all shit back.
Oh yeah, and you know what? It's just hater vibes. Nothing
Yeah,
else. It's just fools being haters. That's it. Um,
100%.
let's. So I wouldn't play the clip, but It's very vulgar, so I'm not going to. So basically, I want you guys to imagine a Fortnite lobby currently full, queuing up on a game, queue time's taking forever. Then Faze sent to join the Discord to his friend, right? I don't know the person, but he walked in there and said the N word with the hardest ER, okay? To which the streamer was like, yo, I'm live, right? And it got quiet. And immediately after, somebody hit the stop button. That's all they got from that clip. It's anywhere from a 5-second clip that ruined his life. If you ask me, he was comfortable saying it.
Well, his face looks like we would be very comfortable.
And
He
I'm
looks the
not
type.
I'm not gonna say too much, but the guy that he was saying it to looked like he said it too. So, resurfaced. They kicked him out. I'm gonna read a little bit of this article, and then we're gonna just ask some quick thoughts. Okay. Now,
I just heard the clip.
yeah, he did a little twit longer. I don't know if you know what that is, Silencer,
He
but
put
that's
so much
basically-
emphasis on that.
What?
He put so much emphasis on the
Did you
word.
watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it hard. Like,
Yeah, so it's like he said it with a passion too. What a fucking guy.
yeah, like he thought he was like African American. Like he thought. So basically, he writes a twit longer. It pretty much starts off by saying, "This is from me and me only." Obviously, because it's no longer with Faze. In your career, you never think you'll be making one of these. It's always someone else. But you never think that it will end up being you. But here I am. First and foremost, I am sorry. Not sorry I was exposed, but sorry because I should have known better. I can't hide behind my age or cluelessness for leaving a word like that in my vocabulary. It shouldn't be in my vocabulary at all. As an adult, I should know better. I had all the information in front of me for knowing better and still chose to act wrongly for that. I am sorry. He apologizes to the Fortnite community. He apologizes to those that he offended, and he continues to go on and say that it was pretty much his ego got the best of him from 2021 to 2022. He went from being the nice guy to writing a twit longer ego-fueled thing that made a lot of enemies and made him rage quit a bunch of times and rage tweet a bunch of things that he shouldn't have said. Now, Faze dropped him, okay? Is this justified, or do you feel like it should have been handled some other way?
You know, to be honest with you, in this age that we live, I don't think he should have been kicked out.
Right. I think if it's resurfaced, I'm tired of people getting canceled, to be honest with you. We've all said some shit, that
No, but put in this perspective, okay, he said that, but how many individuals of these are saying worse things and they get away with it? Nothing happens.
I mean, there's really not the worst.
Problem is,
like that's the pinnacle.
yeah, but if you put it in perspective of other streamers that have said worse shit,
right?
And the backlash is not even the same.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not defending him, but I feel like it was too. Being in this age, I feel like the cancel culture is just getting so fucking aggressive as fuck for no reason.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you dig deep enough, you're gonna find something, and that's the issue that I have. It's no longer that we're justifying people's characters. We're making enemies. Like he clearly said in this thing that he met an enemy of somebody that had it in the tuck. Right? We've had people like this, similar to H2O Delirious and Omwrecker. Omwrecker started beefing with H2O and then started unleashing a bunch of evidence that he's collected and seemed to be collecting since their friendship took place. And those are the type of people that get around you and they start to expose you. And it's fucked up, right? But you shouldn't have said it. You shouldn't have said it. But I've told you this. We have said things that we're not proud of, we shouldn't be saying. And one day somebody's going to find something and they're going to fucking pull it out, right? I know this. I know how the internet works. Somebody doesn't like you. They don't like your energy. They don't like your success, your rise, your smile. They'll find a way to dim your light. And this is how they do it, by doing stuff like this for resurface stuff. Now, should he have been banned from Faze? Kicked out? I think he should have apologized. I think he should have similar to this, but again, I've seen orgs drop people literally for nothing, for liking tweets. They've gotten banned, you know, and that for me is a little too much. You liked a tweet that said something that you were feeling, right? And somebody pointed it out, and because it goes against the norm, you get in trouble.
I'm telling you, fucking social credit's coming. Social credit.
That was interesting. That one's an interesting thing we should talk about too. Social credit. So I still believe that he should have got in trouble for it, made a bigger apology for it, and then, I mean, there's really nothing much you can do, you know, besides apologize. And even when you apologize, people aren't satisfied. And I think just apologize, and then your character should reflect some stuff. But yeah, you fucked up, fam. You shouldn't have said that so highly. You know who else? I was talking about the other day? It was me and Cuz Zaire, right? We were streaming, right? I was streaming. He was streaming on his account. And Cuz Zaire loves to say, you know, it's a homophobic slur, okay?
Okay.
He does it a lot. So he does it when I'm streaming. He says it, he says he's sorry. He says it, he says he's sorry, you know? Throughout the entire stream, he might have dropped it like 5 or 6 times, right? And that, for me, was like now we can't stream together, you know? Or I can't put your voice on anymore because you're saying this, and I don't feel like it's just going to get me in trouble, right? It's going to get you in trouble. Because when people, if they hear this podcast and somehow Cuz Zaire blows up, they're going to find the clip, right? I don't think they can because I think I put it on hidden or whatever, private.
Yeah.
But they're going to find the clip of him saying it, and it's going to hurt, you know? It's going to hurt him, and I would hate for him to do that. And me slowly, I mean, I don't say racial slurs. I might say a homophobic slur, right? Every now and then. But am I saying it to the actual people? No, I'm saying it because in gaming, we learned the toxic way of you know, talking shit, and that has to be one of the few words, you know? It's doing your mom, that homophobic slur, and some other shit, you know? Like, it's you know, you're a bitch, you're a pussy, you know, fuck you, you know, you're trash, your ass cheeks, you know?
Yeah.
It got into the vocabulary, and slowly but surely I'm kind of phasing it out of my fucking vocabulary. But, you know, I'm able to say that and proud to say that, other than fools when they find my, you know, a clip of me, if they ever say that shit, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm so caught off guard. No, you know what? You caught me at a time where I didn't know better. And now that I'm older, I learned. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. He's off of Faze. Do you feel like he's going to be on a different org, or do you feel like this is it for him?
I don't know. I think other orgs are going to be looking at him as a liability now.
Yeah, I do so too, you know? And if I were him, I would just go through your tweets, through anything that you see, and I would rebrand yourself. And with the hopes that you do become big again. If your skill kind of gets people away from that, you let people see that it doesn't affect you, then I truly believe that if growth was there, you'll be able to shake this off and hopefully, you know, sign to another org.
Yeah.
So, any final thoughts on that, Silencer?
You know, be careful.
Yeah.
What else can he do? Nothing. He's fucked.
Yeah.
Social credit, bro. Social credit.
We got to talk about that on the pod. I don't think we talked about it. You know, another podcast I want to do when the news is slow, I want to do like top 5 conspiracies that we believe.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
So we'll do that too. So did you enjoy the talking and like just talking differently about games and shit?
Yeah, I think it's a nice, different.
Okay, so we'll try it a little bit more often.
Just difference, yeah.
Yeah, let us know if you guys like it as well. We're still going to be a part of gaming, but I mean, in case it's ever slow, you know, we can throw something in there, a little monkey wrench.
Good to mix it up.
Yeah. Rapid topics. Here we go. Pokimane says she could make 10 million on OnlyFans. Fact or cap?
Cap.
I believe she could make more. What's his name? Kimstar said she could make 20, and I believe so too. If she slowly did like a subscriber reveal up to the point where she made 20 million and she finally went big and showed off everything, I think she can make 20. I think. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think she
Okay.
will, but she put it out
The
there. So
possibility is there.
yeah, she said she could make 10, and if she said she could make 10, she knows what she's working with. So Call of Duty leaks point to Black Ops 5 may be dropping next year. Do we need it or keep it?
I don't know. You know how I feel about fucking Call of Duty games.
Well, you feel about Warzone, so
Yeah, but I don't know. I have to play it. I don't know. I feel weird about fucking Call of Duty games.
yeah, I'm gonna have to say keep it. I feel like you should have took that whole 1 year off thing, like they kind of said, and focused on your current one, which is going to be Modern Warfare 2
Yeah.
remastered or remake or whatever, and then Warzone 2. It's going to be interesting to see how they work that shit out. So, all right. Let's see here. MFAM Gauntlet went down, which was Nick Merckx versus Tim the Tatman. They had an undercard, which was 3 people that they chose to be on their Apex team. They would not be participating. They would be coaching. So Tim and Nick sat this one out, and they picked superstars. Now, Tim picked 2 of the Baka Bros, which was Lucky Chamu and Diaz Biffle, and then Clara at Work. Okay, that was his Apex team.
Okay.
Now, they're all Warzone people. Okay.
Yeah.
Nick picked Kaylee, who was in Faze Neo, and I believe a new Faze signee, right?
Mm-hmm.
The funny part about this was the new signee apparently took a private jet plus a helicopter. They wanted him there for sure, right? To showcase him.
Okay.
He sucked ass. So much so that they were getting dominated, and they switched him out for another Apex Pro. Okay? So Kaylee is really plays this a lot. I wouldn't consider her a pro. And then you have Snipe Down, who is considered a pro, but I don't consider him a pro. Okay? So basically you had Apex versus Warzone players playing Apex Legends. Like we're doing arenas, 3 versus 3, okay? 6 rounds. Tim the Tatman's team swept Nick Merckx's team, 18-0.
Okay.
And then Nick had to win every single fight from UFC to defeat Timmy to win $100,000, which he was able to do, right? Congratulations to Nick Merckx. He got the job done, right? What a comeback.
Okay.
Now, Zaire called me. And we're on the phone for like an hour watching this shit, right? He starts saying, "Oh, they put the case to rest. Oh, man, Warzone is better." Right?
Yeah.
Takes more skill, harder to play, harder to get kills, stuff like that. He said that this proved that Apex was easy and that Warzone was not hard. Okay? Or was harder than Apex. Which brings us to our question, okay? Is Warzone better than Apex?
You know the answer to that.
Okay, I said
What
no
I'm
too.
saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, does this prove that Warzone is better than Apex?
No, it's literally fucking. It makes you're like comparing apples to oranges.
Right.
You're not comparing the games. You're comparing the people that were playing the game.
Right. Skill.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like Nick could have picked other actual um pros. Why didn't he go with like Asu or somebody?
Or fucking his friends that play Apex.
Yeah.
He chose
What if
Faze.
this was like a stunt
Yeah.
to promote Faze and he was getting some kind of a deal out of it?
Yeah. Plus, it was just
As
embarrassing.
a new guy?
It was a new guy. He was ass. Like, he was the worst of them all, right? They subbed him out for a commentator who is known to play Apex. And they
So, I
got
don't know.
washed still. So technically, I wouldn't consider FaZe Kaylee a fucking Apex pro. But the way Zaire was talking about her, like, oh my God, she plays Apex every day. So I wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, he had so many other fucking actual pros to get on his team. I don't know why he didn't choose him.
Yeah, it does suck. He should have went with people that he know could win, but at the end of the day,
His
he won.
teammate, he could have picked his teammate.
Yeah, he could have picked it's Timmy. Well, he has to pick people that he's cool with. So, Deeds,
Didn't he
the
play with him?
tripods. No, he was coaching his team.
Oh, okay.
He was coaching. He didn't play. We didn't get to see them actually face off until the UFC portion, which Nick Merckx was able to win all 4 fights, winning the $100,000.
Mm.
So, it was a good watch, and that's pretty much about it, guys. We went over the time limit for our podcast. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to us, Team Kill Podcast. We're on Twitter. I was going to say Twitch. We're on Twitter as well, at Team Kill Podcast as well. Silencer, do you have any tips for people today?
You know what? Get yourself a career to go to space, not the ocean.
Right. You know, and when you're drowning in depth, you know, no pun intended. That was a bar. Drowning in depth. Oh, stay your ass on the land and don't go to neither. And with that being said, guys, my name is Killing. No, my name is Spree Gaming.
The name Silencer.
We're out.
Killing Spree 37!
Give me some chon chon.